done.
I kick a lyric you wish you had a mind to. You ask me who else does know what I do. Hold the gift, elevate and stay in the hype, set it, jams onto the L's who I am. Like man, set it off, flowing through a lyrical form of soul, so you can listen to hear it. Word so crisp to the air, I sight fast. Brother say need the shit, and that's bad. I warm it up, no elite the proper cold. There's no standing, cause I'm not having it. Move with the groove, get loose and step. No rip, break it down with my voice as I uplift my people life so I can get to excite. Public, I was born to do it hype. Yo, Jay.
Come on now, man, you lose.
You got a question?
How you living?
Pumped up through a speaker from what I invent. For this I take with the president. Sit and entertain with your body to move swing. All coming from the mind is what I said. Listen so you can understand my concept. First step the wrong way, step back. Yo, coming straight from the mind. Through a state of strong lyrical content.
If man starts the record, like a circle record.
The helicopter flying over Hilltop is a war on drugs. It's part of the war on drugs. So they use this helicopter for surveillance of those suspected of selling drugs in the Hilltop neighborhood. Those who are on ground selling drugs or just people of the neighborhood who are like almost like family, they accept the helicopter flying over because they see in the media, okay, our neighborhood has a problem. This is the war on drugs. But this is not the war on drugs.
It's hot around here, man, you know. They've been arresting a grip of homies. Niggas is in jail about to get 90 days and shit for little dubs and shit. Right. You know, over soup and shit, that ain't nothing.
Stuff they were writing up, what were those tickets they were
They was writing up our names and shit.
What are they gonna do with that information?
I don't know, I don't know, they just ran through the computer to see if we had warrants.
What if you had a warrant? What did you do?
They took me to jail.
They take you to jail?
Yeah, you got a warrant.
So what would happen in jail? What'd they do then?
You just spend some motherfucking time up in there.
America is a drug-infested society. It's just what drugs are legal and what are illegal. And we've made drugs that poor people and black people use illegal.
It's like there's nothing really to do during the summers. You know, not everybody has jobs when school's out, you know.
Number one, you can control people economically by feeding them money. You buy them off, in other words.
They decided the sun's out, the sun's hot, and there's a lot of people out, and they have nothing to do, so we like hanging out. And police are coming around. There's drug trafficking.
The second way that you can control them is by incarceration. The third way that you can control them is by drugs.
And you're just there, and you feel this fear, this anxiety. You just feel real nervous for a certain reason, and
you get hold to their minds. That's how American troops could go into a foreign country and control that population. They took several of those points of the plan to control a foreign nation and applied them to the American ghettos. Bush, being a part of the CIA, directed his people to bring the drugs in as a part of his platform.
The area you live in, all your cousins is in it, so your friends, you have to be in it. If I wasn't in no gang right now, if there wasn't no gangs, I'd be out robbing shit, I'm letting you know right now. I wouldn't be broke, I have chips.
If the opportunities for these kids was here, I don't think that half of them would be directed towards being out here in the streets trying to sell drugs, hustling, doing whatever they do. If the true opportunities were here for them to participate in this system. But the system is not designed for these kids to participate.
The amount of money you can make.
No.
This house does not want you loitering on her lawn.
See how they
We're being interviewed.
Yeah.
See how they be fucking with us, man?
Yeah,
you know, just because we crip, they try to lock us up for the weekend.
Yeah, so we can't be out for the Goodwill game.
Who is the enemy? At what point does these people who the police are after become non-citizens, become non-humans? At what point? They have 60, 70, 80, and 100-year sentences on young black men for having, what, half a gram of dope gram of dope, and you're going to lock them up for that long? That doesn't make sense.
Can I talk to you, Sergeant Friday? Sergeant Friday? We were sitting in the park. Police, every time they come by, they swear everybody is up and down the drug dealer. Can I ask you a question about this war on drugs? And what's this procedure you're doing right now? No comment? I'm sitting here watching my little girl. She's sitting there on the swings right now. And then they're going to just come and just frisk me for nothing. Ask me my name, try to run my name in. You know, how's that going to look to my little girl? You know, they need to just quit tripping like that. You guys have nothing to do with this war on drugs?
That is not right, partner.
I'm sorry.
You know, you don't know who we are. We could be working undercover and you take a picture.
Yeah, I sit there, drive up the street, you know, just going to get some bacon or something. But no, they want to pull me over, and you know, just because I have a traffic ticket that I can't afford to pay, you know what I'm saying? I can't afford to pay a ticket, and so they're going to sit there and take me to jail, and they got people out here making thousands and thousands of dollars a day out of selling drugs.
So anything you want, you talk to the public information officer.
Okay, so you guys aren't allowed to speak for yourselves then? And on your personal feelings?
No.
Huh?
I don't choose to under these circumstances, no.
Okay. Make no sense. You know, it ain't fair. I understand there's drug dealers out here, but every black person out here that's sitting in the park, sitting on any corner, is a drug dealer. And I'm going to call them all, and I'm going to get some toast, and I'm going to mail biscuits to every house on this block, and I'm just fed up.
The police are doing more harm and more terrorizing in the community and the community residents than are the gang members. So that's what's happening in the Hilltop today. You know, it is a police state. If you got down to the residents who have no voice here, the ones who have no voice that nobody want to listen to will tell you that the people who they are labeling as gang members are their kids, are their nephews, are their neighbors, are people who they are not scared of, are little. They've seen these kids since they were babies growing up in this area. They're not afraid of these kids. The people that they're afraid of is the Gestapo from downtown. The white boys that come from out in Gig Harbor and Puyallup and put on a badge and 10 guns and come running through the community.